People really make me really angry sometimes. I'm really not gonna lie to you guys. So I compiled a list right here of my pet peeves. Number one, people who don't use the Oxford comma. I really don't get it. I know if you're lucky, you've been privileged enough to be in an English class where you have learned about the Oxford comma. And if there's an English teacher that you've had who has told you that they don't use the Oxford comma, personally, I would like you to comment the name of the school that you went to and the name of the teacher, because I am going to get them fired. Why would you not use the Oxford comma? It clarifies things. It just makes sense. It's really the easiest punctuation to write. It is probably the punctuation mark that expends the least amount of energy, and you can't bother to put it in front of the penultimate item of a list. Really? Really? If you can't put that tiny amount of effort into listing things, I'm just gonna assume you're not gonna put any effort into anything. And I just don't wanna be around you. You probably don't tip. That, to me, if you don't use the Oxford comma, you probably don't tip. And people who don't tip, what are we doing? Okay, that's very, very, very minute, very, very tiny pet peeve of mine, but it's still a pet peeve, and I will take note of it whenever you write anything. Two, people who say they had a weird dream and it is the most normal dream in existence. Now, this pet peeve was born when a friend of mine, who is a very normal person, to be fair, and I don't say that with hatred, I say that he is a very normal person, and this was probably what he thought was a weird dream. And I say probably, but it is what he thought was a weird dream, because he said, I had such a weird dream last night. He came into my messages. He said, oh my god, I had such a weird dream last night. I was at the gym, and then our friend FaceTimed me. What? What? You mean something that could have happened last Tuesday is a weird dream? Okay, I'm not gatekeepy, but this is the one thing that I am gonna gatekeep. That is not a weird dream. If your dream could happen in real life, that's not a weird dream. I need different realities. I need things that don't exist. I need words that aren't in your lexicon, okay? Don't come to me. And I'll say this. I'm in the minority of people when I say I want to hear about your dream, but don't come to me saying you had a weird dream and it's something that could very well have happened to you. Okay, please. Number three, this one's basic. Don't come to lecture if you're going to talk. Don't come to lecture if you're going to talk. Everybody can hear you. I'm in the second row and you're all the way in the back, and I can hear you. The sound is traveling down. The sound waves are echoing off of the lecture halls and making their way directly to my ears, blocking off the pathway for any of the sound waves from the professor's mouth to make its way to my ear. Okay, don't do it. Why are you even coming? Attendance isn't mandatory. Hey, he posts all of the notes on the bright space, on the canvas, on the blackboard. You do not need to be talking to your friend in lecture about what happened at so-and-so's party last night. Okay, please. Please. And thank you in advance. God. This is another basic one. Slow walkers. Because I swear to God, slow walkers they're always the ones that are completely oblivious. The most oblivious person you know is probably a slow walker. And I just don't, how are you, a two-person team, a duo, how are you taking up the entirety of a sidewalk meant to fit 4 people? There could be 4 different people walking down the path, but you are blocking it, and you are walking 0.02 miles per hour. Move! Like, how are you not aware when you walk in a public space? And it's always when I'm trying to go somewhere. If you're oblivious, please just stay home until you get faster. I'm begging you. Speakerphone. I hate speakerphone. I hate it. I hate it. Especially in a public place, okay? I think we can all agree that no one should be using speakerphone in a public place, but especially if I'm hanging out with you one-on-one and someone calls you, don't put that on speakerphone. Okay, because guess what? When you put stuff on speakerphone, for some reason it lags and you gotta repeat everything. You gotta say everything you were gonna say twice. And now we're wasting time. Okay, this conversation is taking twice the amount of time it should have taken. and for no good reason. And now you're frustrated, and the audio quality is just so much, it's so much more terrible than if you had just put it up to your phone, okay, or put in your headphones. I don't get it, because as soon as you put it on speakerphone, it sounds like you could be in the quietest room on earth. As soon as you hit speakerphone, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to everyone around you. Okay, the same thing goes for people who use Siri. Oh my god. Oh my god, just Google it. I swear to you, it will take a shorter amount of time to open up the app and go on Google and type it in than it is to go, hey Siri, can you oh, no, leave Siri alone. Give her a break. Please. And I saved the best one for last. And by the best one, I mean the one that annoys me every single day and probably gets me the most angry out of any of the things on this list. People who don't turn their blinker on until they are already turning. Hey, maybe it's because I'm in America and we call it, maybe it's because I'm on the East Coast of America and we call it a blinker. Okay, maybe we should call it a turn indicator, or a turn signal, or an indicator. Because that would indicate to you, that would signal to you that you were supposed to use your blinker when you were about to turn, so it indicates to the other people, so it signals to the other people that you are about to turn. Hey, if you're already turning and then you turn the blinker on, guess what? You turning already indicated to everybody else on the road that you were turning. You don't need to double indicate, because we can see you turning, so it's too late. Okay, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. You don't need to do that. And it's always the slowest turners who are putting on their blinker after they're turning or as they're turning. Hey, you just caused a traffic jam. We can see that you're turning and that blinker is not helping. Like, what do you think you're doing? What do they think? They think they're doing something. They really think they're being helpful, and I'm not one to hate on people who think they're being helpful, but really, can we just turn on the brain for 2 seconds? I know you're probably tired after your commute home, after work, but please just use like a semblance. Just spark something in there and use your brain. You're supposed to put on the blinker before you turn, so it indicates to everybody else, hey, I'm gonna turn. If you're turning and then you put it on, what's the point? Okay, that's it.